What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, everybody? What's happening, everybody tuning in on the live? What's happening, everybody tuning in on the replay? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Let's get the pleasantries out of the way. All right. I'll be taking my time and making this banner right here. And I never put it up. Welcome to the price action recap for August 8th, 2022. I'm your host, Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. Hey, let's get the pleasantries out of the way. For anybody who just tapping in for the first time, don't know who I am. My name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I get on Al Gore's internet every day, talk about the stock market, talk about the price action. Started doing Tim's Tidbits just to share all the knowledge that I had in my Chrome Dome, everything I had learned about investing and trading and all of that for the free 99 without charging, because that's what I wanted to do. And then I started going live every single day to share and show people what a full-time trader would do in certain situations, everyday situations, good times, bad times, sideways, up, down, jumping jacks, push-ups, any kind of situation. Just share what a full-time trader would do, because all the time, every class I ever took, every course I ever paid for, never had the opportunity for somebody to sit there with me every day and show me what they would do in this situation. Never had anybody sit there and say, hey, if it does this, I'm going to do that. I'm looking forward to do this, but if it does that, I'm going to do this. If it does what I want, I'm going to do that. If it doesn't do what I want, I'm going to do this. If it just acts crazy, I'm going to do this. I never had anybody to sit down and do that for me. So I decided to get on Al Gore's internet every day and do that for the free 99. Only thing I ask you to do is press the like button. It's either here on your screen, or it's either here somewhere, or if it's like my son iPad, it's in the middle somewhere. Only thing I ask you to do is press the like button. That's all I ask you to do. If you really want to buy some merch, want to be part of Spider Gang, pull up to thenewtlr.com and you can buy a shirt. This is one of my favorites. I'm not a bull or a bear. I'm a beast. Hashtag Spider Gang. That's one of my favorites. The one that started it all was I got options. I buy them, I sell them. Got all the variety of shirts that I put together for myself on the site. The cousins wanted the site. They was like, hey, I want to get that shirt. How can I buy that shirt? It's out there on the site, thenewtlr.com, but that's not required. The only thing I require you to do is press the like button and share it with a cousin. Share it with one cousin you like and one cousin you don't like, so we can come together and build a new Wakanda. Hey, thenewtlr.com if you want a shirt. There you go right there. Thenewtlr.com. It says Spider Gang. That's what it looked like. That's what the site looked like. Pull up, buy a shirt. You don't have to. Like I say, just hit the like button. Let's see what's going on. I cannot believe. Wait, before I get into that, let me come back full screen. Y'all let me get on here this morning and get off this morning without saying what's up to my girl Spylene. I can't believe y'all did that. When I got off live, I said, man, I feel like I didn't do something. Did I leave my car keys in the house? Did I turn the stove? Did I turn the coffee pot off? Did I turn off the TV? I know what it is. I didn't talk to Spylene. How y'all gonna let me get on live and not talk to Spylene? Who in the chat, man? What's up, Kelvo? What's going on, Kev? What's going on here to learn and share? What's going on, Trevor? Oh, my sweetie in the chat. Hey, baby. How you doing? My sweetie. Brittany. Hello, Brittany. How's the tea and crumpets? What up, Red? Cool it now. You better cool it now. Rhonda Green. Rhonda Green. You still at work, Rhonda? Rhonda. I see the work R. You still at work? What's going on, Craig? What's happening, Edwin? What is going on, 100? What's going on, Ryan? What's going on, Ryan? Yeah, I love that shirt too. This is one of my favorites. I'm not a bull or a bear. I'm a beast. This is one of my favorites. All right. What's up, SJ? Oops. What happened? Oh, you talking about y'all ain't let me? Yeah, man, that's on y'all, man. That's on y'all. I feel bad about it. What's up, Laverne? What's up? Okay, Brittany says the tea and crumpets are delightful. What's going on, Towns? Towns, spell your first name phonetically for me. Devario. I'm gonna say Devario. I'm gonna say it like that, Towns. Devario. Hey, word on the street. Devario that is the one that had the man in the cage. I don't know how true that is. I don't know how true that is, but 100 told me that Devario was the one that had the man in the cage. ah, ah, oh yeah. I don't trade it, but I remember for you. Remember what? What are we talking about? Oh, just bought a computer. Oh, you brought your computer home. You like my wife, man. Uh, you like my wife. She be sitting up in the bed working all. That's it, Devario. Oh, you said, hey, 100. Devario just confirmed it. I said that. Hey, I don't know if it's true or not, but 100 told me Devario was the one with the man in the cage, and he said that's it. Hey, man. Hey, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Hey, the link is in the chat. If anybody want to pull up and ask any questions, I don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know it. Oh, hold up. What'd you say? What'd you say, Edwin? First day trading without being in a Discord group, 54 points between all my contracts done for this week. Hey, man, I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, man. I'm just out here running my mouth, but y'all clap it up for the homie Edwin, man. Y'all clap it up for the homie Edwin. Hey, Edwin, hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that, my guy. I just get on here and I learn from y'all. I say what I'm seeing. Somebody like 100 or Red or Devario or Kashaya or somebody. You know what I'm saying? They say something and they make me they make me think about it a different way. Iron sharpen iron, man. We just out here sparring with each other and we trying to get better, man. That's all you, my guy. That's all you. I appreciate you saying that these lives help. That's why I do the lives, because it help us spar each other. It help us sharpen our skills. It help us get the focus, get our eyes right, and we can see the price action for what the price action is. And we can get over that fear of pushing that button. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no knock on no groups. I ain't got no knock on nobody charging. I ain't got no knock on nobody for nothing. But I choose to get on here and talk about it for the free 99. You know what I'm saying? Just to help out cousins like the homie Edwin. He said this the first time he traded without a Discord group, and that man and hit him for 54 ponions. 54 ponions. You hear me? I love it. I love it. I love it. What's say? Oh, wouldn't do the show. The man in the cage. On the next episode of Tim's Tidbits, we're going to have the man in the cage. Hey, man, let me get into it, man. Let me get it. Hey, they showing you love. They showing you love in the chat, man. They showing you love in the chat, right? Boom, 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 boom. What you say? The solo work is really divine. Yeah, they showing you love. They showing you love. Congrats, congrats. Yes, sir. Hey, let's yeah, it can. It can. When you be in a group like that, you can get FOMO real quick. You got to be real disciplined to hang around in any kind of group, trading rooms, Discord groups, Slack. You got to be real disciplined to get in them groups, because it will give you FOMO. It will give you FOMO. They give you love. They give you love. What's up, Sonya? What's up, Sonya? My see this. See, Sonya, man, I told you. And like, see, look at that beautiful smile right there. That's the most beautiful smile in the world right there. But Sonya got a beautiful smile. She reminds me of my wife. She smiled with all her teeth. Sonya, I tell you this all the time. You got a beautiful smile, but this right here is the most beautiful smile in the world, right? She smiled with all her teeth when she be cheesing, especially when she looking at me. I be like, hey, baby. She be like, yep. But You do got a beautiful smile, Sonya. You kind of remind me of my sister-in-law a little bit. The way you cheesing. You got to cheese like my wife and kind of remind me of my sister-in-law. Hey, let's get into it, man. I done said this 1,500 times, but let's get into it. Since y'all ain't let me do it today, I'm going to do it right now. Spotleen, where you at, baby? Here I go. There she go. What's going on, Spotleen? You know when I figured out that y'all ain't let me talk to Spotleen today, when I came in here this afternoon to make my thumbnail. Say what? Somebody say something? Okay, my bad, y'all. I came here to make my thumbnail, and then I was like, let me mark out this big gap. I said, wait a minute. I ain't look at Spalene this morning. Okay, where we at? Yesterday, we blast out of the consolidation to the upside, right? Off of the good CPI numbers. Today, we gapped up off of the good PPI numbers. The initial jobless claim numbers, they was a little bit higher than expected, but right. So this right here is some groovy price action. I like this. I like this pullback. You know what I'm saying? I like this pullback. I really feel like this rubber band is stretched all the way out. I really feel like it's stretched. I really would love if tomorrow we just did nothing or we pulled back some more. I really would love it because this rubber band is so freaking tight right now. You know what I'm saying? This rubber band is so tight right now. It's like this. Let's look at this run. How long? How from the low of this last price leg right here? Today we closed at 13% up from the low of this last run. We went as high as 14.5%, and we closed at 13%, right? That is a vicious run. That's a vicious run. We really need to cool off, man. We need to chill out. I know I said my end of week target was up here, but you know what I'm saying? We ain't doing a whole lot of pulling back. If it get up there, hey, I'll take it. I'll take it if it get up there. Michelle Tucker, what's going on, Michelle Tucker? When you came in, Michelle, I ain't see you come in, Michelle Tucker. Hey, look here. If it get up there to the weekly target, I don't mind. I'll take it. Matter of fact, on the Qs, my wife had a position in the Qs that was getting bust all the way in the head. It was getting bust in the head, right? Because we died off. When you know what I'm saying, when she got in, we died off, got caught offside, died off, you know what I'm saying, getting bust in the head. And then so today the Qs actually made it to that high. We was looking at the same high on the Qs and the SPY. When the Qs hit that high, I sent a text. I was like, send me the password to your account so I can put this stop loss in. So if this thing turn around, we can get out with some profit. And then she said, did you get my message? Then she called me. And so it was still going up when I called her. And then I put in a stop loss to save some profit. You know what I'm saying? Because if it start pulling back, you don't know how far it's gonna go down, right? So if we wasn't this stretched out, I wouldn't have been worried about it. But since we was this stretched out, I was like, let me put in a stop loss because if it start dropping, I don't want to get caught offside again. Take some profit and go into the house, right? So boom, that thing started reversing. Y'all got it out of there, but it did hit the target, the highs. But the SPY still has not got there. Them the same highs. The SPY still has not gotten there yet. The NQ had been the NASDAQ had been leading. The Qs had been leading. But where we at with the SPY? The SPY, we are well above this weekly swing high right here. We are still holding above that weekly swing high. Let's go to weekly candles. Boom. Look at the weekly candles, right? We are still above that weekly swing high. That's what we was looking at. The bulls are really proving, hey, we want this to be the bottom. This is what the bulls have had 1, 2 weekly breaking structures, right? Since this bottom right here, right? We have not been able to bust out 2 weekly breaking structures since we've been fall. This is January right here, right? This is January right here. Yeah, we got one right here, but that wasn't really nothing. This right here, that's yeah, we got one right there, but that one we wick down. See, we got above it and we wick down. That one like super convincing, and then we died all the way off. But this one here, we really solidified a bottom. See, here we came down and then we just went straight back up. You see what I'm saying? We didn't solidify no bottom. We came down, went straight back up, and got sold off hard. You see what I'm saying? Came up, sold off hard. But then we sat here and carved out a bottom, pushed up, broke that right there, pushed up, broke that right there. Really taking his time trying to make this the bottom. Is this the bottom? I don't know. But the bulls are really emphasizing, hey, we want this to be the bottom. Hey, the narrative is changing. Hey, we ain't gonna get no recession. We ain't in a recession. We're this. Everything, inflation is starting to peak. Everything is changing the narrative, right? So they really want to push it higher. The NASDAQ, the NASDAQ birthed the new bull market. You know what I'm saying? The NASDAQ birthed the new bull market. It pulled back a little bit today, but it birthed the new bull market. Yeah, it closed above 20% off the lows yesterday, right? The SPY is getting close to it, but it's not quite there yet. But we holding strong above this weekly breaking structure right here, right? We're holding strong right there. Tomorrow is gonna say a lot, right? Are we running out of steam on this run? I hope we are. Let's look at the volume. Volume not as high as it was yesterday. We still got more bullish volume than bearish volume. The bearish volume is slightly more elevated than what it had been over the last, week or so, but it's still lower than the bullish volume that we got yesterday. Yesterday we got 68 million. Today we got 59 million, right? So we got a mean gap up here that we need to take care of, right? Will we come back and get that tomorrow, or will we come back and get it next week, right? Knowing all of the superstitious people, they're gonna be looking for, hey, how if we get a down Friday, down Monday, that means we're gonna crash. So if we get a down tomorrow and then a down Monday, here I can see the bears coming out. I knew it was a bull trap. But don't forget, we got to come all the way back down here to this fair value gap right here for that to be officially the biggest bull trap you ever seen. We would have to drop from the close of today. Boop. We would have to come down here to set a new low. 14%, give or take. 14% for this to be classified as the biggest bull trap you ever seen. Do the bears have 14% in them? I don't know, but I'm just putting it out there. What we would need to get for this to be the biggest bull trap you ever seen, right? I'm not a bull or a bear, I'm a beast. I'm just putting the information out there because put it like this. At the end of June, I said I was going to be bullish for at least the first 2 weeks of July. Run back and look at the Tim's Tidbit videos and check me and see if I'm lying. I said I was going to be bullish for at least the first 2 weeks of July, and that was it. The algos and the bulls made me a believer. Hey, they trying to form a real bull rally, right? First week of July was bullish. Second week of July was, it was a bullish week, but it was kind of ugly. Third week took off. Fourth week took off. First week of August took off. Second week of August, first week of August, we just kind of consolidated. Second week of August took off. right? But it's still people that was back in June that was like, hey, we going down to 320. All on the TV, all on the internet, all in the videos, all in the videos. Talk about, hey. And then when it started going, so for 6 weeks now, 6 weeks now, people been saying, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. This is the biggest bull trap I ever seen. I don't believe it. Man, when you gonna believe it? Are we gonna keep going up forever? I don't think we're gonna keep going up forever. Does the market have ebbs and flows? Yes, the market has ebbs and flows. But man, when you gonna believe it? When you gonna believe it? What else has to happen? You know what I'm saying? When you gonna believe it? All right, now. I already said what I want the SPY to do. I want the SPY to cool off. I want it to come down and cool off so we can go ahead and keep pushing up. If we get up here to my weekly target tomorrow, I would really want the SPY to cool off. If it hit my weekly target tomorrow, after cooling off today, that's good. I'm happy. We came right over here to the May 5th high. What was May 5th high? 425. What did we hit today? We hit 424.95. We came just 5 cents away from the May 5th high, and then we reversed right there. We put it in reverse and backed it up, Terry. But we still holding, right? We still holding above. Did we close above yesterday's close? We closed at 419.99 yesterday, and today we the exact same spot. 419, yep, 419.99. We closed in the exact same spot as yesterday. Look at that. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's the first time I ever seen that. We closed in the exact same spot. I done seen we opened up in the same spot, but we closed in the exact same spot as yesterday. 419.99. First time seeing that. Hey, let's go over here to the ES and see what's going on with the price action. So today, right, let me tell y'all how my day went. This morning while we was on the live, for everybody that was tuned in with us today, we was on the live, and I was looking at this area right here. It's a fair value gap right there, right at this breaking structure here. We broke structure right there, blast off to the upside, right? Broke structure here. So I was looking at this fair value gap right there at this breaking structure right there, right? So that's what I was looking at. It was coming down. I'm like, hey man, let me get my platform open. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So Pete, it was coming down here, right? And then it wasn't giving me what I wanted. It wasn't getting down to here, right? So it started like popping back up. It started popping back up a little bit, you know. So I dropped down to the 5 minute. What time is that? 9:45. It was this is the one that took off without me. Yep, this took off without me, right? So it wasn't giving me what I want. It took off without me. I missed it. I told y'all I was looking right around here. This fair value gap. I was keeping my eye on this candle right here, this up close candle there, and this fair value gap. That's what I was watching, right? Then come back, took off without me, right? So after it got up here and started wicking back down, right? I was like, okay, it's fun to come back and retrace and get into one of these fair value gaps right here, right? So I started watching these fair value gaps right there. Boom. Came down to this fair value gap here. This was the one I wanted right there. Y'all already know why I wanted that one, right? From this leg, on this leg right here, that was the fair value gap in the discount next to the breaking structure over there, right? So I'm watching that right there. Boom. It come back there. I get me some calls, right? I get me some calls for next Friday, right? I don't like how it's trading. The price moving real funny, right? So I man, Kev, if you don't get off IG typing that dissertation and come over here to YouTube. Hey, so I dropped down to 5 minutes, right? Around this time right here. This the candle right there. right before 11 o'clock, right? Because it was almost time for me to get off. Right. So boom, here we go. Came down. This the fair value gap right here. Right. Boom. I'm in. I got in on the 15-minute, right? So it's pushing back up. When I dropped back down to the 5-minute, because I was like, I don't like how this price action moving, right? I dropped down to the 5-minute, and when I dropped the 5-minute, lo and behold, what I see, I'm caught in the crossfire. I'm caught in the crossfire. I'm like, oh my Lanta, I'm in the crossfire. Because I was watching it, like looking at it on the 15-minute. Let me show you what should have been my first clue, right? What should have been my first clue, right? This worked out. This worked out for me. But let me break it down. I'm gonna break it down for y'all. I'm gonna go a little fancy dancy for a minute. Let me stop sharing because I want to go fancy dancy and draw out while I'm talking. All right. Share this screen right here. I'm gonna move this down here because I want to go a little fancy dancing while I'm talking. I got a glare. Hold on. Got a mean little glare. Let me set this up. All right. Still got a glare. That's better. All right. Let me get my pen. Okay. Can y'all see my screen? Yes, y'all can see my screen. Okay. So, Pete, do anybody see what should have been my first clue that I should not have been looking to go long after I got left right here? Again, right? So, again, I was looking at this fair value gap at this breaking structure, right? It came down and it didn't get to my fair value gap and it didn't make it to the breaking structure. It took off and left me. Can somebody put in the chat? Can somebody put in the chat what should have been my clue of not trying to go long when it started coming back down to this fair value gap and this fair value gap right here? What should have been my first clue? Mind you now, I'm waiting on the retracement to come back down here because it didn't quite get there here, right? It didn't quite get there here. But what should have been my clue? It was two over glaring clues once I look back, right? It was two over glaring clues once I look back, right? One clue. I'm gonna show you the spots where the clues are just yeah, green is a fine color. Okay, I'm gonna show you the two spots where the clues should have been sticking out for me. Like, look in this area here and look in this area here. Somebody put it in the chat. You had pulled liquidity already. Yes, right there, Garrick. You all over it, Garrick. You all over it. It had already pulled liquidity and turned around. It ran the liquidity and it turned around. It needed to deliver the liquidity somewhere. You feel me? Right? So, boom. Check it out, right? It gave me two clues off rip that I just ignored, right? So here, when I was waiting to get picked up right here, right? It had already hit that area right there. You see what I'm saying? It hit that area on this 830 candle. This 830 candle, I mean an 845 candle, right? Look at them. That's the fair value gap I was watching right there. It had already hit it at 845 before the market opened. And look how it wicked up off of it. When it wick up like that right there, what little Timmy Rogers say about that? They already ran the dolo. It already ran the dolo. You feel me? It already ran the dough when it wick up like that. So boom, that's clue number one that I missed. It already hit the spot that I was looking at. You see what I'm saying? It already hit it. Didn't even pay it attention, right? So boom, when it came back, this was just what ICT be calling a close proximity entry. That was actually my entry right there. That's you know what I'm saying? When he be like, oh, I took a close proximity entry, that's the close proximity entry to this right here. If you went long there, this was the market giving you a second chance to go long right there for that same place, right? So boom, took it. Now, the second thing I should have caught, right? So we came up, came down, took off, right? We already hit it there, right? Wicked up off it, soaked up some liquidity, came down to the same area again, wicked up off it. You see what I'm saying? And then we took off. And then look at this wick right here. Look at that wick right there. If that ain't running some stops, little duck. You see what I'm saying? All the liquidity them picked up in these fair value gaps and all that, all this consolidation, it done got up there and delivered all that up there. Boom, turned around. So now that's the market showing me right there, it's screaming. I'm turning around right now. Look how big this. Shout out to the people that call it a wick off top. They call it a wick off top. You feel me? Got that long wick on the top. They call it a wick off top, right? Clean wick off top. So boom, right? I come down, get into, as soon as I hit this fair value gap right there, I'm so caught up in the fact that, oh, we got that good news, all this right here. I ain't even thinking about the fact that I've been streaming the rubber band stretched out too much anyway, right? So boom, once let me close this out the way. Is that it? No, that's not it. That's it. Now, let me go to the 5-minute chart, right? Boom, I'm in the trade now. I'm in the trade. I got in the trade when the 15-minute hit this right here, right? When the 15-minute hit that right there, I'm in the trade now, right? So then I'm like, hey, man, this don't feel right. I don't like the way this price action moving, right? So I dropped to the 5-minute. As soon as I drop to the 5-minute, right, I see these railroad tracks up there. Them railroad tracks make me think about, man, that was a long wick. Man, we might be reversing, right? Saw the railroad tracks, and then I saw this right here. I said, oh, yeah, this reversing. So guess what little Timmy Rogers did? I saw I was in the middle of the road. Why was I in the middle of the road? Because I got in on this fair value gap right here, right? That's the fair value gap I got in on, but we had just came down and reversed back up to that fair value gap right there to continue our march down. That's what we was doing, right? So once I noticed that, soon as we got up to that fair value gap right there, when I saw it going up into this fair value gap right here, guess what I did? Stop loss. Out of there. Give me my money. I was out of there. I say, I'm gone. I'm finna catch it to the bottom. I'm finna catch it when it go down. Because I was like, this thing finna drop it like it's hot. Soon as out of there, got out of there right there. Give me my money. So I say, I'm finna catch it when it go down. So guess what I was looking for? Guess what I was looking for? I went and I started looking for where I'm gonna go short at, right? So what I did, I started looking for where I was gonna go short at, right? Let me share with you where I wanted to go short at. But unfortunately, it didn't transpire until I hadn't got off, right? So if you notice right here, right? We came up here, we ran up like this right here, right? Ran above these highs over here, shot up above these highs here, boom, ran that liquidity on this side here. Then we came down, boom, and we made this low over here, right? So we came down, right? So we came up. Come on, what more? Oh, I got to take a screenshot first, Tim. Give him a screenshot, right? So boom, we came up, we was coming up, right? Ran out the liquidity above all of this overnight stuff, all that blah, 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 right? We did that right here. So we started coming down. God dog it. Hate when it do that. Right? We started coming down and we took out the liquidity below that low right there, right? Out of the way. What am I hitting to make it do that? Right? I'm hitting something to make it do that. Not on my pen. Oh, I might be hitting a cable. Let me start. I think I'm hitting a cable that's making it do that. All right, so boom. We came up here, we made this high after we done, you know what I'm saying, ran out. That's the what's the name wick. But when it came up here, we made this high. We came down, right, and violently came off of this low, right? We made this low, violently moved off it, breaking above that high right there, right? So I came over here to the last healthy, beefy, down close candle before this violent move, right? Then I stretched him out in time, right? That's where I'm looking to go short off of, right? Then look at there. After, now that I show you where I want to go short at, right? Now let me go back to the screen right here. Look at that. At 11:20, what do we do at 11:20? Came to it. This my what's the name here? That's my line there. Came to the let me put up. I keep forgetting I done deleted the what's the name? I'm just gonna put it on the bottom of it, put it on the top of it. God dog it. Come here, you. Boom. Put one on the bottom of it. Put one on the top of it. Right? So at 11:20, look what it did. Came to it, sold off, touched it again, sold off. All of this right here is during lunchtime, right? When I'm off, right? When I'm off. Over here at 1:30, right? Look what we did at 1:25. Came to the top of it and dropped it like it's hot, right? I don't come back here till after 2 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? But right there came to the top of it. That's the afternoon trade right there. But I don't be back here during that time, right? Had the perfect short setup, but it transpired during the time when I'm not back here. And then after that right there, I ain't interested in trading, putting on nothing after 3 o'clock. Once I came back here around about 2:30, 2:45, I'm looking. Actually, I think I came back here about 2 o'clock, but it was already transpired. It was already coming down. And I'm like, got to be more careful. But this right here, I realized I was wrong in the long. Quickly took profit. Quickly let the trade stop me out. Look for my short setup. It didn't transpire until after I got off work, and it is what it is. Live to trade another day. If anybody got any other questions about what made me look at that, or why I looked at that, or what made me want to take that trade, put it in the chat. I'll be glad to try to answer it. But that's the price action, man. That was the price action for today. That was the trade idea I had for today. I really would like tomorrow just to cool off. I really don't want tomorrow to be super bullish going into the weekend. We've been ripping and running. We've been running so much. It would really shock me if we went into Friday super bullish, and then peep the candle on the peep the daily candle on the ES. If you can see it, let me get all this junk out the way. Hold on. Let me go to this one over here. Let me go to this one over here. Where's my I can't see the top. It's stuck in between screens. The top stuck in between screens. It's in between screens, y'all. Hold on. I can't see the top of the thing, so I can't move it. It's like stuck in between screen. It's like stuck right. Let me try something. Hold on. Hide. How do you go to hide taskbar? How do I hide? Where's the hide taskbar at? What's up, babe? My Ninja Trader stuck in between screens. I can't move it.
You can't move. Oh, you can't move it?
Yeah, it's stuck in between Windows and the arrow key.
Can you do Control Alt Delete and then let the taskbar end it and then go back in?
I'm trying. See, it's like the top is right. I can't move it. It's like stuck. I can't move it off the because it's in between. I'm trying to hide this taskbar. Y'all hold on. I'm getting mad now. Automatically hide taskbar. Is that it? Automatically hide the taskbar. Oh, that's tablet mode. Automatically hide the taskbar. That's okay. Okay. Hide taskbar. Get out of the way. That ain't work. How about if I put the taskbar on the side? Oh, that was there it is. Oh, it's still not showing. Man, where is it? There it is. It just popped back up. There it is. Oh man. Golly. Boy, that was gonna drive me crazy. All right, man. Sorry about that, y'all. That was gonna drive me crazy, man. It was stuck. It was like stuck halfway on the screen, and I couldn't move it. Now, what was I saying? What was I saying? What was I talking about? Oh, the daily calendar. Okay, let me share the screen again. Let me share the screen again. I was talking about the daily calendar. All right. Okay, let me get this junk out the way. No, that's I need the visible. Boom. Let me get this junk out the way. It's like 500 EMAs on here. That's when I be going back. I be like testing stuff that people be talking about on the internet to see how reliable it is. Sometimes it do and sometimes it don't be. Sometimes I can understand the logic and sometimes I can't. Okay. So boom, that's what I was saying. You see that? Look at that. Look at the daily candle for today. Look at that long, as they like to say, wick off top. Look at that long wick off top. Right? Crazy long wick off top right there. Let's see where that went to. Oh, I had already looked at that on the I had already looked at that before. I don't think it was nowhere of any kind of subsequence. I don't feel like loading no more time. Anyway, yeah, man, that is what it is. It's a long wick off top. And so hopefully we come back and start trying to take care of some of these gaps we've been leaving to the downside. You know, can they come in and get super bullish tomorrow and keep pushing up? Yes, they can. I just don't want them to. I just don't want to because we need to cool off a little bit. We need to cool off a little bit so we can keep and continue the push up, right? Continue to push up. And even on the ES, we still got a closure above this weekly swing high over here, which was from May 30th that we was looking at the other day. We still got a closure above the weekly swing high, the same way we did on the SPY with the weekly closure above the because the high on the SPY was June 2nd, but the high on the ES was May 30th. It was like a Sunday, I think it was. It was a Sunday. Yeah. So what we talk about over here? Oh, let me go back a little bit. Depending on what. Let me see what we talk about in the chat. Then I'm gonna get out of here. That 10:30 reversal back to midnight open is big time. Yep, that happened a lot. I had only one losing day in 5 weeks. That's what's up, 100. Y'all clap it up for 100. 100 been killing them. Congratulations on the streak. Oh, my sweetie on the computer. What's happening, baby? Appreciate that. Why don't you set alerts on Ninja Trader to email a cell phone? I tried to, but I don't know how to do it. I tried to set alerts on Ninja Trader, but I can't never get it to work. And then I just get mad when I keep trying it and it don't be working. Please rescue little Timmy. Get out of here. What we got? At work, your boy had to grab another stream of income. Been sitting on the sidelines trying to digest ICT. Y'all just made it make sense. Awareness and adapt. Good job, Tim Commentary. Appreciate it, man. I'm just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. That's why I just do this right here in the hopes to like helping it click for somebody else, just like how PDub helped it click for me. I appreciate you though. Yeah, it do make a lot of sense. That's what makes sense to me because I got a computer background. Man, my shoulder killing me. I got a computer background. So, you know what I'm saying? This algo talk makes sense to me. Y'all know I'm an algo conspiracist. Those were my two trades, top to bottom in the morning and 1:30 after that setup. Okay. So you hit them in the morning and afternoon. That's what's up, Edwin. Edwin out here with the big boy talk. Currency is a game changer going on my file. Yeah. It is. It is. Hello. Tim. What's happening?
Hey, you in the house?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm finna drop by and drop that man's off.
Okay.
All right, yeah, I'm leaving the soccer field now.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
See you in a few.
Yeah. My partner fun to come on. Drop off my lens. PDub say Thursday is reversal day. Generally the high or low happen between 10. Yeah. PDub be talking about reversal day all the time. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't never sat down and what is my phone doing? I ain't never sit down and like back test it or run it. But yeah, PDub been shouting that for a minute about reversal day. But I ain't put in the work to see how reliable it is. I noticed when the 5 minute started printing bearish OBs. Oh, you talk about when we was talking about the trade earlier? Yeah. After you get done teaching, spell the big words you use with me. Let the people hear. What big word, man? Block him, baby. Block him. Hey, about to drop off the chalupas. Y'all get off my live, man. Hey, I'm gonna put the link in the chat one more time to see if anybody want to pull up. Don't be coming up here with no foolishness. Serious inquiries only. Serious. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. If anybody want to pull up, still learn. Hey, we all still learning, man. We still learning day by day. That's the point of getting on here, you know what I'm saying, and talking this out to help us all, you know what I'm saying, learn a little bit more each day. Learn from our mistakes. I like to share. I try to share as much as I can, man. Just like I shared with y'all. Hey, when I got into this trade this morning, it started looking funny. Instead of just sitting there and be like, hey, I'm gonna trust the process. I jumped in and started analyzing it and trying to look at it with clear vision. Hey, I still get like that foggy. I still get stuck in my bias, but it's like I'm practicing on how to be a beast. You see what I'm saying? In order to be a beast, you got to be able to switch it on and off real quick. Soon as I saw that I was on the wrong side, out of there and started looking for a short setup. You know what I'm saying? It didn't set up the way I needed to set up. Yeah, I could have just reversed it. I could have just reversed the trade. All I had to do was put in a stop loss for more contracts than I had on, and then that would have put me into the trade the opposite way. But that's not my rule. That's not my entry rules. You see what I'm saying? The worst thing in the world that can happen to you is to do this, go against your rules, and then it work out for you, because it's going to instill bad habits. If I would have put in a stop loss for more contracts than I had to get in the trade the other way, and caught that big move down, that would have just instilled a little piece of a bad habit in my mind. So I didn't do that. I put in the stop loss to get out the trade. Boom, got me out the trade, and I started looking for my setup. My setup didn't come through. You know what I'm saying? Caught this morning replay as well. Really helpful. Hey, I appreciate you, Colleen. I appreciate you. I can't remember what I said this morning, but I'm glad it was helpful. Thank you for keeping this going. Oh, ain't nothing gonna stop this. As long as I got breath in my lungs, hey, I'm gonna jump on Al Gore's internet and share my thoughts with you. I'm pull up tomorrow with my question related to setup tomorrow. I want to rewatch one more time. Okay. We ain't gonna do one tomorrow afternoon. Now we're just doing it in the morning. My son got his first scrimmage game tomorrow. The coach gonna dress him with the varsity. I already told him I don't care if this is his only time dressing with the varsity. That's a win in my book. He's accomplished his goal. He said he wanted to make the varsity team in the 10th grade. He didn't want to go to the varsity team by default as a junior. And the coach said he gonna dress him out. If he don't dress him out on varsity no more this year, that's a win for me. Booyah! Dissertation. What is Cam talking about, man? Oh, when you be putting them dissertations in you'll put a dissertation in the chat. Hey, man. Hey, I ain't got nothing else. Ain't nobody pulling up. Ain't nobody got no questions. Hey, remember, the rubber band is really stretched out. If you already made money this week, chill out. You know what I'm saying? If you already made money this week, chill out. Don't force nothing. The rubber band is stretched out. Since the bottom, what we said, we had ran like 13, 14%. Not the bottom, but the bottom of this price leg, we done ran 13, 14%. The rubber band stretched out, man. It's stretched out. Shout out all the EMA traders. We so far away from the EMA. Let me see something. Before I know I said I'm gone, but I just want to see something real quick. Right? Look at the simple moving average on the SPY. Right? Shout out like everybody in hedge funds and all that looking at these simple moving averages. Look how far we are away from the 50 period. Right? Come on, man. Turn this snap off. Right? We 6% above, we closed 6% above the 50 period today, almost 7, right? We got as high as 7 point, we got as high as just say 8% away from the 50 period simple moving average, right? That's really, really extended from that. We ain't nothing but a stone's throw away from the 200. So can the algos come in and just push it up there and bounce off of there? Yes, they can. I would love it if they push it up there and bounce off, because that'll put me at my weekly goal. I would love it if we push up there. But I'm going to tell you like this right here. When we get up to that 200, if we get up to that 200 before retracing back down, I bet money we going to bounce off it and go down, because everybody and their mama that trade EMAs that went long at this 50 period, I bet money that 200 period is they target for taking money. I mean, for taking profits. I bet money that 200 period they target. All right. So I'm trying to see how, what I said, trying to see how ICT would treat Friday. I like that discipline, Tim. Lock in them gains and come back next week. That's it. That's it. If you already made your money, don't trade Friday. You know what I'm saying? If you want to watch the market, that's fine. But if you already made your money, don't trade Friday. Don't. Same thing I was telling 100. I say, look here, man. I was like, you 3 weeks, what was it, 3 or 4 weeks green? And it was like on like a Wednesday. I was like, man, don't trade no more this week. Don't mess up your 3rd green week or 4th green week, whatever it was. It was like on a Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Because like giving back gains mess with your mind, man. It mess with your mind. Facts. It mess with your mind. I'm so quick to say I ain't trading no more for the rest of this week. I don't care if I make my money on Monday, I'll be like, I'm done trading for the week. I appreciate you, Kevo. Hey, I'm fun to get out of here for real. I'm starting to sweat up under these lights. Paper Trade Friday. I like that 100. Paper Trade Friday. Hey, I'm starting to sweat up under these lights for real. Hey, tomorrow we're going to do the overnight price action in the morning. We're not going to do no price action recap tomorrow evening because I'm going to my son game. Thank y'all for hanging out with your boy. If you stayed around this long, do me a favor, hit the like button. Yeah, don't be greedy, SJ. Don't be greedy. Thanks to everybody that blessed my son for his birthday. I don't know if y'all saw my post on IG. I did an IG story where I shared what's the name? I shared a screenshot, right, of him making it. I blanked out all the important information because it ain't none of your business. But just know that the money y'all blessed him with for his birthday, he's a wise young man, and he invested it into his future. He put it into his Vanguard brokerage account. Right? I told him to take a little piece of it and do something nice for himself. But the bulk of it, we put it in his Vanguard account, and I really appreciate y'all. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. With that, man, y'all take a brain break from the market. Enjoy your families. Tell somebody you love them tonight. Enjoy your dinner. If you made your money, don't trade tomorrow. That's it. Don't trade tomorrow if you made your money. Watch the market. I think that's all I got. I'll see y'all in the morning at 9 o'clock for the overnight price section. Gone.